Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna make my Blue Eyes Felgrand deck profile for August, and this variant is a different variant because I run the Demise variant though. So the other day I went to a tournament and I finished third with the deck, and in the description I'm be posting all the result of the tournaments, the decks that I faced, and so on. So if you guys like the video, leave a like, or I'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment too. If you got any suggestion, leave it in the comment section. So let's get started. First off, we run the three Lord Felgrand because we need to banish like everything they got, the monsters. Next, we run 3 Grave. We run a descended mount of level 8, so I keep pitching Grave. And remember, we run the Demise version, so card of Demise, we draw, and in phase we just discard the Grave just to go off on next turn though. Next, we run the 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then we run the double Giant Spirit of White just to banish the back row. And we run 2 White Son of Ancient. I know I'm probably gonna be bad because I run 2, not 3, but I don't need 3 in this deck because I want to limit my normal summon, and also I want to limit my my monster count though, because we run Card of Demise. And then we run 1 White Stone of Legend. Why? Because a lot of times, for that dead trading combo, you got trade in your hand and you got nothing else. Well, White Stone fetches your Blue Eyes. And for the dragon lineup, we run 1 Red Metal. Moving on to the spell cards. 3 Demise, 3 Card of Demise, 3 trade in, and because we run Card of Demise, and we're not allowed to switch summon this turn, I also run double Pot of Duality. I do not run 3 because I do not want to go Pot of Duality into another Pot of Duality, and I just get dead hand or dead searches. Next, we run 1 Hand Destruction. We run Felgrand, so it's good to discard your entire hand. But I mean, come on, think about it. Like, if you face BA, stuff like that, so we're just gonna have to side out the Hand Destruction because you don't want them to go plus. But Hand Destruction was so helpful because when I was playing Pepe one time during the tournament, I activated the Hand Destruction. He had to discard 2 Pendulum monsters and draw 2. So those Pendulum monsters he discarded were pretty good though. So I kind of killed him. 2 Dry and Ravine. It's at 2, so we're playing max. 1 Foolish. 1 Dragon Shrine. 1 Soul Charge. So you stack up the graveyard with a whole lot of dragons, with a whole lot of monsters. So Soul Charge. You bring everything back. You just be like Kaiba. You know what? You can't afford those life points. 1 Return. Reason why I run 1. The reason why I run 1 is because when we run Card of Demise, so you do not want to stack it up with returns, and then because you run Card of Demise, so you don't get special summon this turn. So if you draw it to multiple returns, you kind of go minus though, and you don't want that. And instead of running like multiple returns, I run Calls and Oasis, so I can special summon all the dragons on my opponent's turn and disrupt their place right there though. 1 Twin Twisters, but back row hate. Discard out Brave and pop 2 back row, go plus. 1 Regeki. And moving on to the traps. 3 Calls, 2 Oasis. You special summon the dragons on my opponent turn, especially Lord Felgrand. They bust out like a Broken Exceed monsters or single monster. You know what? I'm going Lord Felgrand, just banish that. And a lot of times they already use the normal summon, so they just pass right there though. And 2 strikes and 1 warning. My opponent's turn, so disrupt their plays. First you banish monsters, then you just like negate the summon and everything. So they got nothing else, they just pass. Next turn just OTK. Now moving on to the extra deck. We run 2 Blue Eye Spirit dragon. Reason why I run well, two just enough, not three. Two's enough. I run 3 as a rise. Why? Because a lot of people run 1, some people run 2, but I decided to run 3. Why? Because with Dragon Spirit of White, I tag him out for my first 2 as a rise. The 3rd as a rise, I just make it the regular way so that I can always bring it right back with a call, Oasis, or Red Metal. And then we run 1 Starter Spark. And then we run 1 Scarlight. I know I'm probably gonna get bashed for it too, but Scarlight, reason why I run Scarlight is because I run Arc Brave. So I can just like Spirit Summon Arc Brave, get a stun, single summon for a Scarlight or Starter Spark depending on the situation that I'm facing though. And then in phase I get a level 8, I get a Blue Eyes to go plus. Next turn we just like overlay, or next turn with Felgrand's effect you get like a level 8 dragons from your grave, or Felgrand or whatever it is. So you got 3 big dragons by your opponent's turn though. Next we run Draco Sack. Reason is we run multiple Arc Braves, we run calls, we run Oasis. So you see back row, you wanna bait him out, you think it's a strikes, so you're just like set up, you summon like the Arc Brave, overlay for Draco Sack. If they don't do anything, well, detach 1 Arc Brave, you get to go plus next turn. And on top of that, you pop it back, or you get 2 tokens. And those 2 tokens, you can use it like in 2 ways. You can either tribute both tokens for a big dragon from your hand, or you can just like use Draco Sack effect, tribute the token to pop. I was thinking about running Big Eye, but I had to make a choice between Draco Sack and Big Eye, so I chose Draco Sack though. Draco Sack was a better option. And a lot of times, whenever people see Draco Sack, they're just gonna react to it right away. And then you go like, okay, cool. So next time I get to go double Arc Brave, and Draco Sack was just a bait though. Next we run 1 Lens Slot. You're trying to push for a game, so you just want to negate anything they do. So Lens Slot's gonna be your man. Next we run 1 Felgrand, 1 Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand, my bad. 1 Heliopolis, detach, tribute some Felgrands from your hand, tribute Arc Brave from your hand, pop a certain amount of cards on the field, and this card doesn't target. That's my out to Cosmos, my out to Dark Destroyers. And because I attributed Arc Brave, so I get to go plus. Also, it combos well with Draco Sack. So detach 2 with Draco Sack, detach 1 with Draco Sack gets 2 tokens, and detach 1, sack the 2 tokens plus 1 Arc Brave. If you have Arc Brave in your hand or field, pop everything. Next we run 1 Tachyon, 1 Full Armor, and 2 Dark Matters. Whenever you go 2 Dark Matters on people, well, they kind of get salty because they got banish 6 monsters from the deck in total, and most likely you're just gonna have to top deck a spell or a trap card, and they got a wide open field though, so you just swing for a game after. Now side, we run 3 Quackimeo Dragos, Cosmos still a thing, and Blue Eyes coming, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes Chaos Max, Blue Eyes players, they just like coming out of nowhere, so you just smack them with a Drago, they don't do anything. Next we run double Maxi. Well, Maxi's the other thing. So, and here's the thing, every time I side Maxi, I take out a few cards of Demise though, because I do not want to call Demise into a Maxi. But most of the time when I go Maxi though, I go Maxi when I'm going second. Activate Maxi when I'm going second though, most of the time. I mean, I side Maxi when I'm going second. Next we run double Veilers. I'm thinking about taking out the double Veilers for what you call it, either 1 more Twin Twister or Master Restrict. But I mean, I'm still thinking about it though. But I'm still thinking about siding Master Restrict anyway. And there's a new card that I heard about. I mean, it's not a new card, it's an old card, but there's a card I heard about. It's Ref Panel. It's called Ref Panel. So I would side that against Monarchs. So every time they activate Pantheism, I just like chain Ref Panel. But I'm still thinking about it though. Next we run double Rivalry of the Warlords. That card is so clutch. So I face Pepe, you face Pepe, stuff like that. Pendulum decks. Oh shit, they trying to pendulum something in? Sure, so you know what? Set 2nd scale, just flip Rivalry of the Warlords. And they got nothing else but one type of monster though. And one time I was facing Cosmos, they had a Dark Lady, they had a ship, they tried to swing for a game. I flipped Rivalry Warlords. Sorry, they can't do anything. So you just had to. I mean, I told them, you know what, you choose. Rivalry is still good. I run a deck full of dragons. I got no problem. Even when I was facing a guy, the guy faced Rivalry. I mean, he flipped Rivalry other Warlords. So I told him, well, you know, in games you're gonna have to side this out because I don't like pure dragons. It's not gonna do anything to me. So it's like a dead card in your deck right now. Next we run double intensity of Fragrance, Pendulum Hate. Sure, I got Arcbrave to bench every single face of Pendulum Scales, but well, you know what? You cannot always rely on Arcbrave. So you got Fragrance, you got the Twin Twisters. Next we run double Dark Hole. That is whenever I'm facing what you call it, Monarchs or BAs. They try to shut me down with the Vanities Fiend, Vanities Majestic Fiend, stuff like that. I just side those two double Dark Holes and wipe the board clean. Next we side one more Twin Twisters, but I'm thinking about siding one more. If not one more, I'm thinking about going Royal Decree. And next we run one system down, Cosmos, and somehow I faced Qlis during the tournament, and I top deck system down. I mean, when I was siding, I'm like, wait a sec, they are machine types, so yeah, I decided system down. And wow, that was in that. It came in clutch. It came like right in time though. So that's it for the deck. So if you guys like the video, please, like I said, so leave a like, and I would really appreciate it. So if I can get a lot of views and a lot of more likes, it'd be great too. And any suggestion, just leave a comment. Signing out.